Hello everyone, this is Hasan Asim. I'll be explaining to you how collision detection works. We are looking at a function, Boolean function, that takes in two rectangles A and B as tail rect, as we know is a data structure which takes in four data types, width, height and xy coordinates of the rectangle. So we can see that we have initially initialized eight variables. Four are sides of A and four are sides of B, left side of A, right side of A, top side of A and bottom side of A, and similarly left side, right, top and bottom side of B. Now let's quickly look at the way we have calculated the sides of rectangle A. What we have done is that we have equaled the left side to A dot x, which means A is the object and of rectangle, and it gives us the x coordinate of the rectangle A, which is the left side of A. And when we add the width to it, we get the right side, because the positive side takes us to the right side of A. And similarly, we add y, A dot y gives us the top side of rectangle A, and A dot y plus A dot h, which is the y coordinate added to the when height is added to the y coordinate, it takes us to the bottom side of rectangle A. Similarly, in the similar fashion, we have calculated the sides of rectangle B. Now let's look at the four conditions, the important conditions. They are quite simple. What we need to check is that if the bottom side of A is lower than the top side of top side of rectangle B, it means that the bottom side of A hasn't moved inside the top side of rectangle B. If that's the case, then our collision has not taken place. However, if the bottom side of A has moved inside, then the bottom side of A must be greater than or equal to top side of B, which would mean that the collision has taken place. So the second condition is if the top side of A is higher than the bottom side of B, which is greater than or equal to the bottom side of B, means that the top side of the rectangle A is higher, hence the collision hasn't taken place. Higher than the bottom side of B, the collision hasn't taken place, and hence you can return false. The last two conditions tell us that if the right side of rectangle A has moved inside the left, if the right side of rectangle A has moved inside the left side of rectangle B or not. So if the right side is lesser than or equal to B, means that it hasn't moved inside the left side of rectangle B, then we can return false because the collision has not taken place. And if the left side of rectangle A, which is the fourth condition, is greater than or equal to right side of B, which means that it is more towards the left than towards the right of the right side of B, then again the collision has not taken place and we can return false. So if any of these conditions do not follow, then we can return true, because in any of those cases the collision would have taken place, because one of the box, which is box A or box B, box A would have moved inside of box B. So we would then return true. Let's just look at how this works for a second. Is our collision box, which is our dot, is colliding with the rectangle, and as you can see, cannot move beyond or cannot move inside the rectangle. That's how collision detection works. Thank you.